Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's me, the struggler, struggling against myself and the factory yet again. I'm just going to jump to the end of the episode and tell you a secret. We are not going to get to Fadai today. There is so much to do, so much going on. I figured out why this is happening. And the reason's aggressively dumb. I mean, look at this. Look at all the whales getting shoved in here. Come on, friends. Let me show you the problems I create for myself. I decided to see if active provider chests would cause Ocula to bring things to me. The answer is maybe, honestly. But what they actually do in practice is just shove whales into all the buffer boxes. So, the purple box is not the way. It is not the light or the glory. It should not have been. I should have known better. Oh well. So, we're just going to let that go. Let it pass through us and over us. And we're going to pretend this little incident just didn't happen. Oh yeah, we still got gastric capacitor issues. Alright, we're going to have to pay attention to that first. Done. We have to prioritize blood. That's our new job. See, everything's alerting right now. So, we cannot get enough blood to the gastric capacitor production area, which is strange, blood, because we're making a lot of blood. Corn is pleased with us. But still, we are not making sufficient progress because I believe this bloodline, this specific bloodline, is almost all going into blood meal right now. Causing our biofluid critters to just not actually deliver blood to gastric capacitors. Causing what is known in the business as a big problem. So what I gotta... Oh, this is... right here, right? This is pumping the blood in right here. And we follow it down a little bit, and yes, right here. And it's being requested, so it's being requested and pumped in. Alright, so what we're going to do is this. We are going to pressurize this area. Right, great. So this area will get pressurized, and then even more than that, we are now going to, here, not quite there, right there. We are going to overflow from the pressurized area. Overflow, 80% is fine, that's fine. At 80%, we start making blood meal. What do we do the rest of the time? Well, I think you can probably intuit from what I was complaining about mere seconds ago. We're going to pump this over to gastric capacitor area, and hopefully that will be enough preference, enough privileged acceleration that gastric capacitors will start working again properly. I think this is probably a pretty good line. I mean, it's going to be really ugly to get around. Ooh, it's alright, we got it. We just have to keep up. There's horrors coming here. Not quite man-made horrors beyond your comprehension, but horrors still. Oh good, aramid fiber is being made. I should probably just take that for granted and walk away. By me thinking about it as if it was constantly going, it will be more likely to be constantly going. Alright, and so we just literally plug in right there. There. And this should be filling up. Yes, it's ticking up. We have blood. Blood is entering the system. Blood, I say. So, why aren't we going, friends? What is holding us back now? We need lard. Alright, that shouldn't be hard since everything is flowing again, right? If we go look at the wet market, yes, we have lard. That can become gastric capacitors. So this is probably going to run. You have your fatty acids, you get preference there. Fetal serum's never been a problem. Blood is filling up despite no Gorbachevs coming. So, good? Question mark? We'll check back in on this later. Mustn't let the paranoia... Oh, Og food whale. Prioritize blood to gastric capacitors. Og food whale stuck. Why? Why is the Og food whale stuck? Where are you? Oh, is this something that happens in the future? I don't see how. Like, he's trafficking and bedding in Og food, and we don't need either of those, really. Well, maybe... Maybe, no. I was thinking of stepping up to the next level of Ogs. Right here in Og food for Og pups. Without me requiring bedding in. But he's not stuck. He isn't stuck. I know we need to get more flora in. Here, let's run up there and see what happens. Wait, you have lard now. What's your excuse for not going? Oh, you have no excuse. You are going. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. We're just going to leave that alone. Let's go examine Ogs again. Ogs are going to come up later this episode, I think. I have to commit to just not playing around anymore. All of this right here, I term playing around, and I should stop that. So you're putting Og food down, and we just don't have enough. Here, this has to go away. Why do we have Ogs here at all? Yeah, this is fine. And we're processing all these Ogs up here, and they're becoming animal bits, and all of that's good. I should probably just not press my luck any further anywhere here. And we need a bit more native flora on the belt, which we're working on. Why is there an Og right there? I want this completely gone. We no longer need these Ogs at all. We have better Ogs. This was the place where Ogs for module use were going to be. But they are no longer necessary. We're having trouble getting enough flora out, apparently. There you go. And if we have 3 outs, we probably definitely need 3 ins. Alright, so that should hopefully get enough flora on the belt, because this was trying to load 2.5 in, and it just wasn't able to. It never got up. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright, that's all working. That's fine. Alright, we're going to... Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Or are you about to get stuck? Looks like we need more flora in. These are hungry boys now. Alright, are you about to get stuck? I have it in my notepad that you're stuck. Load items until caravan, load until caravan, unload until target. Are we... This looks like to be the opposite of stuck. Why did it trigger? Oh, because it's probably cycling endlessly. That probably had something to do with my observation, huh? Alright, let's just pretend everything's okay here. Where was that? Just take that off. Cage shortcut on the sushi belt. Oh, this was an actual good idea I had. For Og slaughter. So, we need to get the cages out. So by the time it comes, okay, the belt comes up here and does this grand tour of all here, and we're right when we get to this point, there's a lot of cages right here. So what we should do, here, let's just do 1 for right now. And you just have to be Cage Man. Cage, there we go. There you go. And this will get the cages in circulation faster and hopefully lead to more Ogs being processed. So let's hope that works. This is an upgrade of sushi thinking. All right, what else has to happen? Advanced coding dinosaurs trying to drop in the wrong bin. This is embarrassing. So here we have advanced coding, and this guy's trying to drop here. And it's like, no, friend. Oh. Dang. I hit the wrong button. That's not what I wanted. All right, now we go here. And you add destination. Right next door is where you're supposed to go. Yeah. This is where you empty cargo. This could have dumped stuff where I didn't want stuff and cause us problems. Oh, now you're out of food? Because of... Now we're actually not alert. Oh, okay, we've got 3 alerts now. Great. It's getting worse. I think we have to address mushrooms after this. This is a really sad problem of my own making. Go. Alright, mushrooms have stopped, essentially. And I can tell you why. It's like, we're just stopped, because we don't have improved fungal substrate. We go look right here, and we don't have it. And right here, we don't have it. Here, I need you to go. And I need you to wait. Because you're going to be remade. Okay, why don't we have it? Real easy question. First, how much are we using? So we measure, like we do. We copy all this, and we see we have 120 of the mushroom farms. 120 mushroom farms, right? And each mushroom farm is 0.1 improved substrate a second. So we need 12 improved substrate a second. Okay. Then you see we have 1 maker. And you start getting this sinking feeling. And you see each one makes 0.2, it makes 2 a second. So we need 12 and we make 8 here. But wait, it's only going at half speed because of how the relationship for the petri dishes. So we actually have 4. We need 12 and we have 4. And you know what? We are going to not address this problem directly. We are going to do it like we've done before, and we're just stepping back. We are just going to devolve. All right. It's time for you to stop. We're just going to go back to the previous tier. And if necessary, we'll build more. In fact, where it's almost certainly we're going to need more. And you just got to get fungal substrate. We got that. We got lots of that. And it's made fast. And it's real cheap. Fungal substrate is made 2 a second. And yeah, we've got that. So we're probably just going to let this tick out. And then what we want to do, it's still going to be a sushi belt, right? We want you to go get just normal fungal substrate. Fill your cargo. And I want you to come here, and I want you to empty cargo. And this is your new job. And then, once I'm going to leave and let all of these be absorbed. And then when I come back, I will start implementing something better. Better is the wrong word. Something different. I'm going to have to... No, we want just fungal sub you. And you have to be hooked up, and you should probably have, like, what? 1,500, something like that, of fungal substrate. Sure. We'll let that go. And then I'll flip all of these guys over, and we'll have mushrooms again. I'm probably going to have to pave another block and put in another block of mushroom makers. Because we're leaving behind a whole lot of mushrooms right now. And mushrooms are the basis of sulfuric acid at the moment. So it's just wall-to-wall terrible. I need to get grenades because no one will give them to me for some reason. I need to jettison that. I don't know what I need now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so advanced coding dinosaur, we fixed you. We're starting. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Read this and despair. We're not doing that quite yet, though. Because on a totally different vector, we are out of cotton guts. Here, we can probably see as we pass by, right? Yeah, we have a pathetic amount of cotton guts. And the good news is, everybody, is we have our hero guts right here. Right there. And so we have to do a couple breeding actions on them, and then we can just double cotton guts, right? And we can keep... See, this is just a pathetic amount of cotton guts. It probably hasn't been going the entire time. And don't we have cotton gut tech somewhere around here? Cotton, yeah, we could just research it for a lot. But we're not doing that right now. We are just going to implement... We're going to keep all this for the moment, just a moment. I thought we were going to hand feed this to see how how the gambling works. So what we want is to make pups. This is what we want to do right here. We need a prandium lab. Which I don't have on me. Then after that, after the prandium lab, we make the pups, and then the pups get used in right here. We raise them. That's another prandium lab. All right, so we need 2 prandium labs, which are probably going to hand feed, because this has a chance of bricking. It has you put in 2 cotton gut studs, and you have a chance of getting back just 1 and no cotton gut pups. So just utter failure. It just didn't work. It just didn't work out. One probably literally just ate the other one. That's just not what you want in your mouse bloodline. Here, where's mushrooms? Let's pick this up for a moment so that more will come, because we're going to have to put down more. It's very depressing. I have to back off of all these alien life recipes. Simpler is just really better. Just is. All right, so it's time for real human drama. It's time for gambling with mice. It'd be a wonderful show, I think. All right, you are doing that, and you are doing that. Yes. Okay, so give us our 2 contestants. Roy, you have 2 for seeds anywhere around here? So we need 2 for seeds, cotton gut quality is good, bedding. I should really make a list. Then Renea and dried grod. Okay, I guess. There you go. And we need even more. Jeez. Oh man, all G's. All right, let's write down a list of all the things we need. Do I have any more? Where'd they go? Well, anyway. Right gesture, wrong offset on the keyboard. Let's go grab this stuff. Let's just see what happens. We got that. Renea. Dried grod. It's going to be annoying. All right, let's go get some stuff. Just like a couple stacks each. Don't think about it too hard. This is gambling. You don't gamble with your intelligence. So give me one of those. You need one of these. We need some Renea, which is right over there. We have a lot of Renea for some reason. Then we need... Is that 2 for seeds? 2 for seeds. Which I'm not sure how we're doing on right now, because 2 for are also having problems. Let me through. Yeah, we're waiting on 2 for. That's an outstanding issue. Bedding, grod, and rums. Okay. Bedding and dried grot are right over here in the 5 stack, maybe? Yeah, right next to each other. All right. Ready for the most exciting show in gaming? It's time for Gambling for Mice, friends. Let's go see what happens on this exciting episode of Gambling for Mice. There you go. So if this bricks, I have to run this more. But if it doesn't brick, I'll probably rip this down and create a formal maker. Here. And we got... Didn't brick. No, we had a good end. This was a good ending. Okay. Give me half of that. Go. So you go back in. Yeah, this was a good ending. We only got 3... No, we got 6 pups, actually. 2 full runs. That was excellent. It still has a chance of bricking because, you know, it could always just decide to eat all of my cotton guts and give me nothing. But that's not really super duper likely, you know? All right, we're just going to let this run for a little bit and then rip all this down since we're out of the danger zone and then replace this with this cotton gut maker. Yeah, perfect. And it's even backing up. Nice. Okay, I really should stop staring at this. We need this to be different. I wish I could order it to take everything back. So, personal logistics off. We're going to have to go do a lot of material distribution here. So give me my bots. Give me my energy drink. So I want you to go brainless and to get in my pants. Go brainless. Give me all your stuff. Get in my pants. And it's just literally pick all of this up. Every last bit of it. And then we're going to institute this formally right here. And then after, probably at the end of the episode, this makes them pretty fast. I mean, for modules. I should be able to install more cotton guts everywhere. Let's go check our assumptions. This is cranking. This is good. It looks like my blood pump here is prioritizing blood successfully. Great. The alarm system has worked. Making advanced small parts. This is a tremendously good sign. Are you synced? No, you are not synced. Tremendously good sign. What else did I have cooking in the background? I honestly can't remember. There's been a bit of a gap since the last time I played. And all that does is mind wipe me. How are we doing over in mushrooms? Are we ready to switch over? Looks like it. Yeah. All right. Time to do this recipe. Yep. All you. And for the record, this produces 0.41. This produces 1.9. That's a 60% loss. So even if I put in another brick up here, right here, another city block, it's not going to be enough mushrooms, the same amount. Not even close. Didn't you have a generic out? That's going to jam on a lot of this stuff because we don't have a generic out. I'm going to have a lot of problems with this, aren't I? I'll have to inspect every one of these, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, don't think about that. Think about this. We have a lot of Cottongut studs. I don't know what's going to happen with them. They're not really needed anywhere. So I guess I just shove them in a box and put them right here. Sure. There, Cottongut studs. And these pups. Great. Fish eggs will go to... here, this isn't actually done yet. Oh. Never mind. Dried grod. Like so. Let's just put that aside for right now. And we have to come down here. So we're just gonna huck this and this into the bin. And it will eventually take care of itself, right? So now we have to restock this, and I'm hoping you've got room. Yes, you do. And we're going to do the same with the basic cottongut food. You have room, right? Oh, it's working nice. So now all the seaweed, hopefully, can get deposited in the same way. No. Well, okay. All right. There's the waste seaweed. That was fairly painless. All I have to do is put the superfish back. I should consider uplifting mushrooms one more time. Fog away. Oh, you're full up. Oh, I knew that, I guess. All right, good. That was relatively painless. Now we have to automate this so it goes enough to stock all the cottonguts, which is just a matter of picking this up and put it right here, right? And we've come to a stop. Oh, maybe I'm not ready to give up inventory space. Okay, good and fine. It's fine. So we breed cottonguts here, and that requires a outpost. And do you guys get used for anything? No, just the breeding program. Okay, so outpost right here then. And that feeds this. And then I guess outpost again. And this will feed cottonguts, and then we'll have the final out in a box. And it'll just be very straightforward. And then we can have room for the rest of it right here. It's just a box. You know, a lot of these. But wait, no, it has to get them out too. Because it has to cycle. So we have to leave some room here. Here, hold on a second. It's going to be a little more complicated than that, but it'll be fine. So first off, align all this. It's like right there. That's fine. All right, you're just pulling material from over here. So bang, bang, and then you are depositing and you are also pulling. And what's happening right here is all just cottongut studs. There and there. And then right here is you're depositing, and you're also pulling back. And you are again cottongut studs. And this one only triggers when cottongut stud is less than 10. And then this guy right here will trigger under slightly different circumstances. All right, so you are going to trigger bop, bop, bop. Greater than 10. And what happens at 10? Nothing goes. All right. Actually, it won't be a stable equilibrium at 10, but still, there's no reason to take any chances. There's too many mistakes that can be made with that edge case. And I should just assume everything is going to be awful, right? Oh no, not you guys. I mean, honestly, yes, this is the first place to put them, and I probably should do that. Honestly, I also have to keep this going. Because, no, you're too valuable. You guys are have duties to perform. With the cotton gut studs, cotton gut women's. And this has to also, you have to be enabled when cotton gut pups are less than 25. Sure, that's a good number. And then what I'll do, give you half and you'll get going again. This will just start going, and then eventually we need to get in refills of everything. So let's work on that right now. It's actually just going to start going, isn't it? Oh, wait a second. You should be pups. There you go. And this will go. The happy bouncing rats. All right, so right here, you're going to need what? Come and tell me what you need. You need 1 bedding, 1 quality cotton gut. You need 1 rock cocoon, and then 5 2-fra seeds. So for this, that is 100, 100, 100, 100. So our number is 1, 2, 3, 8. So 3,000 divided by 8. We're just going to call it 300. 300 bedding. 300 quality cotton gut. Right here, 1,500 2-fra seeds. Great. Give me a dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur. I'll take those. Thank you. Be renewed. I want you... This is all just alien life stuff. Go get some bedding. Load items until you get bedding 300. 300. I need 2-fra seeds, which is right there. 1,500. And then we need quality cotton gut food. Yeah. 300. Finally need rock cocoons, which can be found. No sponges. Big problem still. I should check in and see how Zogna's doing. The new Zogna, you know? Okay, then you come here. You wait for circuit condition. Comparador equals go. And then it's unload times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 300, 300, 300, 1,500. Just don't wait for any of that. So off you go. That wires you up. You're already cranking. We're accumulating here. And honestly, this is good enough that we should just get an ever so slight speed boost, right? Yeah, just ever so slight. It'll build up more over time. If I visit back ever, which I may not. All right, so next. I'm not going to be able to pick this up. Oh, I am. Okay, we're just very full. All right, next. We need other stuff. We need 1 quality cotton gut, 2 Renea, 3 dried grod, 1 arum. And so that's 2, 5, 9, 10. That's going to be 300. Only it's got to be less than 300. So we're going to do 200. This is not great, but it's fine. All right, there we go. That's what this guy's going to go get. There's going to be a lot of space in this dinosaur at the end. But it will accomplish its mission. So you want to go grab yourself some arums. a rum. Rum, 200. And then Renea, right here. Load items. Renea. Then Dried God and Cottongut. And we're probably not doing this in the right order. We are assuredly not doing this in the right order. Dried Grod. Then finally Renea. No, quality Cottongut food. Then load items right there. Inefficient pathing. Don't really care. You come right here, and we wait for a circuit condition. Comparator equals go, and then it's 4 unloads. Without waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is that's not 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2, 5, 6, and then a rums. This is what happens when you turn your brain off. Interesting things happen. So 200, 400, 600, 200. Okay, now you are ready. And we can check off Cottongut uplifting. All I have to do is do Cottongut distribution next. Lastly, it's 2, 5, 6, a rum. Yeah, good. And then over here it also has to be something similar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Then we're out of seeds, but this guy's coming back, and this guy's still working, so it hardly matters. So we got 2 pups right there, and you're loaded up and ready. Yeah, let's just assume everything's going to be okay, right? Go full in. I can always reclaim these guys later, so it doesn't really, no risk of losing anything. All right, so Cottonguts are getting prepared. Oh, we even have more over here because they're overflowed. Yeah, faster and faster. So how long does this take? 50 seconds with speed 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it's just, it probably should be at the end of the episode. I should be able to come back and distribute an absolute ton of intelligent mice everywhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now you're going again. Perfect. All right, that's done. This is done. We need a formal Dingrit pelt vent. All right, so we observe that we are producing a lot more pelts than we are spikes. And this isn't a bottleneck yet, but I suspect it will be one day. Where is Dingrit processing? Right here. It's just jammed up on Dingrit pelts. And we're getting rid of it right here, and this is simply not enough. It doesn't work. It is not enough. So what we have to do, unfortunately, is take this block up here and put a whole bunch of just recyclers up here. Because I'm not going to speed module that, even though I could. There's going to be quite a lot of just taking one area. And I'm doing this because I don't want to pick up that many logs. Even though I suppose they're going to go straight into waste trash. Okay, you're right. That's an argument. Let's let the bots work for me. There you go. Erase this area. And that goes directly into personal logistics, which is to say goodbye. All right, I suppose that was pleasant. Now we can put this down and the bots will handle it. Maybe I'm missing... Maybe I don't have enough material. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We'll fix that. Yeah, I need just stuff. Let's go. Let's go get that stuff and maybe dunk all of this filtration media somewhere. Somewhere in here. Right here. And we have a guy dropping, hopefully. Yes, good. All right. Everything is okay. Everything is some shade of okay right now, maybe. I mean, the panic alarm's going off. That means everything's super okay, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Probably get 3. Another brick. Alright, I assume this is going to be enough. I should check in on basically everything again, I guess. Alright, accelerate. We're slaughtering a lot of augs. And again, hold on to that thought. I think we're going to have to get more still. I think we're not done with this. We demand more aug death, specifically for blood. This is easy, but it's not exactly fast. Good news is the power is free now. Oh, I'm free of hydrocarbons. Alright, so this is just cranking. This is good. Alright, this problem's going to solve itself. And meanwhile, we can check in on the loss of universal religion down here. We see neither Cottonguts nor alien samples going. There's no blood here. There's no blood for science. No blood for science. And no, not enough. This guy isn't cycling. Actually, you're here. What are you waiting for then? Why aren't we getting the blessing of the Cottongut? Oh, we're missing blood. It's literally just needs more blood. Alright. We'll get on something like that. I should have gotten a whole bunch of... Oh, I do have these. Okay. And this is just going to be like this. Yeah, like that. Here, just don't let that rule me. Don't let that pipe decide what I do. Is this pipe even used for anything? I clipped it. It looks like the answer is no. Yeah, it went to right here and it just went nowhere. That's a blood line, not a diesel line, right? Yeah. Okay, so this really does just go nowhere. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All this will get picked up at some point. When? I don't know. I don't exactly care either. I should pay attention to wall stuff at some point. Okay. Okay, so let's keep going. Down there, I have one of these going, and it's double speed modded, so that's like almost 2. And if we get the pelts up here somehow, this will then turn into 5. That's definitely more clearance power. I wonder if it's enough, though. We should probably shift all of this over. For reasons that will become presently obvious. Well, over as far as one more, sure. Because we need now to get rid of all this material, right? Okay, great. Now, fortunately, this just doesn't process enough stuff. The recycling machines, the composter rather, just slow. All right, now boiler, doing the normal. And you're going to go like so and like so. And this is how you're going to live. Now I'm not sure if we're going to be able to even keep up like this, you know? And one of you. Thank you. This was a mistake. Underflow less than 5. I gotta flush this now. Great. Alright, so now I have to just get these pelts up here. And, of course, power everything. We will have doubled digestion potential. And there'll be room to speed this up even more. Like, speed modulating one of them, not a great idea. Speed modulating a entire row of them. Now that's a plan. But I'm trying to be respectful of power for right now. Up until the point I hit biomass 3. That's quite a long ways off. Alright. How am I going to do this? I guess we come up on that side instead of turning down here. Okay. You're just going to go this way. Then we're going to come right here and we're going to leap up. We're going to smuggle our way through the system like this. Yeah. Perfect. I mean, it would be more perfect if I had intended on this to happen. But we can't ask for that level of competence. Not in this factory. So right there, and then up and at 'em. Fantastic work. Alright, and this is just to get rid of the Dingrit waste product more efficiently. Okay, great. And I'm still thinking it's probably not fast enough. This eats... How many are we eating? So 5 times 6... So we're eating like 3 a second here. 3 a second and change. Dingrit pelt vent. Done. More hot air. We are at a hot air crisis. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Look, we are eating all of this properly. I was worried we weren't going to be able to do it. Oh, well, okay, wait a second. It might still be backing up. I kind of think it is. No, it ran out. Okay. Okay, good. And this is going to completely flood out. It's also going to release a whole bunch of built up potential. See, we're getting like more spikes as this is getting down here. This guy cannot lift fast enough because these are stacks. Alright, we need a use for these things, and there just isn't any. Okay, nanochondria. Yeah, we can't use that yet. There's just no use for them. You have to biomass them, which is a big source of cysteine and some exotic proteins. Well, so I get Dingrit fur, and I can make it into cysteine. Again, at the last episode. The next tech level, excuse me. So, of no use quite yet. Alright, so, big next now. What is we seeing a need? An I need. Oh, is that because I need power? I need something to burn? Well, sorry, friends. In fact, I'm going to rip this all down. It no longer serves a purpose. There we go. Okay, this is probably a bit much. There we go. Now you're ready. Yeah, alright. Okay, we did a thing. So, that's clicked off. I guess we do mushrooms now. Let's go take a look at that. Actually, no, let's go in person. Let's go look. We're halfway through the episode again, friends. Like, this is heartening. we're probably going to need more. And that's going to require... I have to stop playing around. That's just it. Oh, you're not going at all. Because you can't get your mushroom... Ah, I thought this was going to happen. Because I wasn't here, it's trying to vent everything by hand. It doesn't have a generic vent out. So each one of these is going to have to be fixed. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really big problem. I probably should have done this all in person. It would have saved me a lot of pain. Alright, so just... Oh, it's going to be every last one of them? Oh no, I have to touch 120 of these guys? I messed this up. I did bad. So is there any way to do this faster? Okay, there's probably ways to do it faster. Override stack size to 1. There we go. And now we take this and we force override everything. And we'll clear, right? See, once I get this row, yeah, and I'm just politely putting down. All right, so that worked there. This is much, much faster. But the problem is I'm going to have to come back and do it again to increase the stack size again. So still probably faster, especially since now I can do this. Grab the whole set of guys. They're right here. And like that. And then all of a sudden, okay, good. Now we go through and we fix it, yeah? These guys, okay, they're all like this, huh? So we'll make an example right here. Override, no, you're not overriding stack size anymore. Okay, so now we grab this. You should have your stack size back, right? I think that's how that works. You should probably stop clicking and check, right? All right, so good. Now you're stacked up again. So can I take all you? I don't think I can do this because maybe I can. That looked like it worked. Yeah, okay. All right, we did it the dumb way, and then we did it the smart way, the somewhat smart way. The ways which are slightly smarter way. And now we have to copy this and put in another one just to retain some mushroom throughput. I wonder where those guys are coming from. It's kind of scary, isn't it? All right, so why aren't you doing the thing? Oh, you can't vent. Oh, and it didn't. Wait a second. Why did this not fix every hand? It's like these guys are working, holding mushrooms, all this is working. You just need more spores, but they're coming, don't worry. What happened there? Because we still have... Oh, it's because these weren't affected the first time, because I did them by hand. I did the hands by hand. Get it? So now we need to just fix this. But the problem is it's going to be tough for them because they're trying to compete for belt space right now. And it's going to take a while for this to flush out properly. So maybe I just leave this be for right now and just stick it in my back of my head. That has to be adjusted. All right, so because we knocked it down by 60%, we're going to increase this by 50%, which relative is 25%, which we're just gonna hope is enough to keep sulfuric acid going. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is now a hope-based program. The official strategy of Factorio, hope. I could probably calculate something. Like, go get one of those factory calculators everyone, and I mean everyone, is telling me to use because it'll make my life easier and stop me from making these mistakes. I ain't going. Can't make me. I hate the Antichrist. Yeah, I got a lot of nasty stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I am going to just continue doing this in the most direct and honest way, even if there are so many better ways. The problem is, like, once you start down the path of modding the game to make it easier for you, where exactly do you stop? And I know that is a slippery slope argument and not convincing to some people, but it is quite convincing to me. What I have set up now is as close to I can get to what is just standard. How the game should be according to the developers out of the box. And I know you're supposed to mod away a lot of your problems if you have problems. And to be fair, I have modded away a lot of my problems by adding to the game and fixing biofluid and taking over for that. But that was part of a negotiated process where I collaborated with other devs and players to figure out what to do. It's not just me saying, this is too hard, I'm rejecting this mechanic. It's just part of my playstyle to just throw stuff down and see what happens. And you know what happens? You end up with bad factories. So I'm going to need 60 of these, and I have a number which is substantially lower than 60. So that's unfortunate. I should have queued these up more longer, better. So over here-ish. No. I was right there. Give me those, and give me those. And now I have 44 on me, which is still not a happy number, but we're going to live with it. Oh, and I didn't do the thing came all this way for, which was getting more bricks. Yeah, okay, so we finally got our gaster capacitors in. So no longer having any problems there. So we're just going to add one more brick of mushrooms and we're going to see what happens. If necessary, I'll come back and I'll add another brick of mushrooms. And the mushrooming will continue until throughput improves. Oh, we're going to have to get a whole bunch of these super mushrooms. Possibly a whole bunch of other stuff too, if the ocula don't take care of it. Why are we... I don't know. Alright, so we need like 16 more of these super plantations. We need lots. The specific technical term is lots. So it's 20 times 60. That's make space in your inventory, friend. Glad I thought a little bit on that. Okay, that's probably going to be an issue. I need energy drink, and I have it. I just need to pause and get something to drink for me. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's just let the zippy zap our inventory again. Not getting lots of stuff. A full stack of fast transport belts, but not a lot of pipe. I wonder why that was. Probably has to do with when they're dispatched. Maybe they just have to have a much longer cycle. I don't know. We have a better mushroom maker down here, right? Which which we placed over here, which is still running. Nice. And that's only 1,000. That's not enough. Guys, that doesn't work. Even with all these. God, this belt is slow. Is this how I used to live? Oh, man. I had it rough. Alright, I think this is enough. Turn the bots off for a moment. Remember when I need to use this place as a gas station? Well, all this stuff needs to just be ripped down. That's going to be a long project. Maybe I'll have bots handle it. Okay, yes, I'm going to have bots handle it. So we finally made it back up here. And if I stand in the center of all things and hit this button, it just sprays it out. It's going to take a while to build up the ones I need, right? I need 16 more. And in this bin right here, we have 2. And in this bin right here, we have 1. So it's going to be next episode at very least. I can get this online. Here, let's take a look at Fa. So this was the spikes of improved substrate and the troughs of I have no improved substrate. And the spikes were up at 7K a minute. That's a lot. Yeah, and then it just doesn't hold up. And now we're getting not even close to that. We're getting half that, which is what I would expect, huh? It's like that's exactly what I said. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this, right? Oh, I need a whole lot more. No, I don't need personal logistics on. I need help. I need distinct, serious help. Mushrooms stay there. Stuff comes with me. Personal logistics back on. I don't have enough belt. Maybe I do. No. Well, maybe. This comes through here. And it comes around. And then we just need this guy. I think I have enough belt. How very strange and welcome. There you go. Off you go. And all these guys are now into the ecosystem as well. I gotta go fix those ones that are only putting down singles. And that's right here. Yeah. The ones flailing. No more overriding stack size. No. Don't be like that. Be like someone else. Okay. You better? Yeah. Okay. So, all of this is going. We added a few more. Oh. We were missing vital things. Well, I'm glad that's not longer an issue. So we'll sweep back here eventually. We should probably put more of everything on the belt. Starting here. That feels like enough, honestly, but add more. And then right here, it's just more of this. There. Just dump it on. It needs to be in transit. And then this is going, question mark. Need spores. Spores aren't making it through. All right, there's some. I want to see this run. It's just the journey of the mushroom. All right, ready? All right, this is going now. This is going, and there, we have more. I'm not going to take it off this. I'm going to just truncate it. They'll give me a reminder to go look. Now we have to get more hot air. Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah, lots of these guys. It's going to be a few episodes, I guess. I suppose putting right here is the best start. Alright, don't think about any of that. We'll get back to it. Hot air. Please tell me I don't have to do this. Let me just look. Alright, so what we got. This situation, this mess. I want to rework this a bit. I've had more thoughts, but that's going to require me to keep thinking, and I don't want to. It looks like it's going pretty constantly. And hot air is just getting, it's not enough. If I go look at the alarm system, which I do peek in on every once in a while, we have 2 sulfurics, that's a bad, and we're missing hot air. And because of that, we're missing wax. Okay, alright. I really don't want to do that. Because hot air is just one of those things I've never been able to get right. So let's just stand here in the heart of everything and look at it. Should I push the wall forward a little bit anywhere? Yeah, I don't care. Everything's gonna be fine. I want to look at the hot air maker. I want to tunnel vision this. So what is even going on here? I know the bricks get warmed and warmed and warmed, and then we crash it out into hot air, and that's something. And the input is essentially just this, outlet gas. And I can get that from here. It's like right now I'm using it as sulfuric generation. Alright, so what's the role of all these things? So you're making hot molten salt at 2K. Why do you need that? Oh, to reheat everything. Okay. Alright. That makes a bit of sense. So this is just too ugly to allow to live. Why do I... oh, this is molten salt. Oh, this is old style. Here. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Here, let's just start by copying it. We're going to grab all of you. And you're going all the way to the south where I have a heat line to power the coal power plant. I think it has to be like this time, so we invert it. Okay, so even though I invert this, you're going to be inverted to invert, right? Because you're molten salt. Why would you not be up here? And this stuff doesn't exist. This is fueling something else. This is going across the street. Oh. In the old area. So that's clean. Gotta clean it. See, this is one of the problems with working with something that was in a central area. It's got a whole bunch of tourist pipes. I'm pretty sure this is outlet gas in, and I have to ask for that. It can be of any particular temperature. This looks like a tourist line. I'm going to have to get more heat pipe. No, put that back. I'm going to rework all of this stuff down here. Right, not yet now. Not yet. All right, this is putting in material. So this is probably going to be, yeah, the biocrud and the briquettes. But I'm going to work that differently, I think. Okay, Good. So I think what I have to do is now just cut all of this in the middle. We're going to be doing a big redesign here. Actually, no. We're going to use this as our palette. So we want to put it in the center, and this kind of wants to be the same way. And like this. All right, this is kind of what I hope to see. And each one of these takes 300 kilowatts, which is nothing really, especially in the age where we can efficiency beacon things. So can I do this? And then, do I need the buffer? You know, because right now I'm using this buffer box. And can I reclaim that space by doing it like this instead? So something like this. And we get the heat in, and we have just a line of these. And then this is passing the hotter bricks up and up and up. And then you might ask, well, what about all this gas? Aren't you running the risk of the gas not being able to get out? Well, just hold on. I have another plan for that. So it's going to be, and then alternate it, right? So what we'll do, I wish I could draw pipes here. So this is the outlet gas out. I want to put all of these into tanks. Like I want to put every temperature into a tank. So this one cools to 250. And that's the one that has to be re-upped. So, and then there's this is an out and this is an in. So everything goes to a tank essentially. And we can't rotate them. Not usefully because of how the fire is. Thinking about this is so hard because they're all the same icon. Here, let's go down there and turn our bots off. And then we're going to try it again. This is like my 4th major build for hot air. Still not getting it. Still in struggle city. So it's like this then. And then it will go up and down. And then we have ins on this side. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this with the fire. See, we're not going to be able to do it. Not with this alignment anyway. But we'll figure out something else maybe. Or maybe invert this. No, that's right. So erase. Okay, I don't have my bots on me. There you go. So instead do this. Yeah, that's better. And then like so, and then like so. And then right here, and then we just keep this pattern, right? Like so. Like so. This is how we're going to gather up all the gases in and out. And so I wish I had the presence of mind of getting heat pipe, just predict heat pipe there. So then we do this. Now the problem is this produces just normal bricks, and they have to get back in there somehow. And the best thing for that would be to move it 2 over and have a belt going, I guess. That kind of crushes the efficiency, doesn't it? It's going to suck. It's going to be unfortunate. 1, 2. if my city block size are just not good enough. But I think we can probably pull this off. And then we have a line here. It's going to be really close. No, we can do even better. Hold on, let me do the pipes first. Just everybody hold on. Right there. Thank you. Finish pipes. Just keep the pattern. Okay. Like so, like so. All right, so all the different gases and all the different temperatures can get out. And we're going to keep them all topped off on a central level somewhere. And that's going to be fine. And then right over here, we need a line that's like this. This is going to be too much. I can feel it. See, this doesn't work, unfortunately, because we have to get the fire out. Why can't there be, like, fire in the center? Maybe they have to come in right here. Maybe that would work. So let's try that. So instead of doing that, it's out, out, and the pattern is like so. Friend, come on. What made you think that was possibly what I wanted? Okay, so... Oh, this is... Now this is interfering with that, because it needs to get it... Well... Yeah, it's going to be worse, because now we have to get in right there. So that doesn't... The geometry doesn't work here either. Dang, man. This is bad. I mean, I could have the in be in right here, but I'm trying not to use this space for anything. I mean, I suppose this isn't a terrible, terrible sin. Because I want to just be a wall of these guys, because I can copy this and paste it right below it. But if I have to put logistics in like this, it doesn't work. I mean, I could do something like this and just kind of hope it works, but that's, I mean, these words that you hear, hope it works. This thing eats 6.66 bricks a second. And our standard issue stack inserter, or fast inserter right here. What does it load in? Like 4 a second maybe? So if I come right here and I end up like this, I mean that works, but and then a blue in, but it's just, it won't work because this can't go fast enough. Unless it can do 3 a second, and I don't think it can do 3 a second. It's like, how fast are these? Does it? Why can't it give me just a rate? You know? It gives me a rotation speed. That doesn't really tell me a lot, guys. It's like right here. Is this... I don't know. I do not know. But I do know I can look at gastrocapacitors again. Down here. Still going. Great. And then all that's needed for science right now is blood. And I don't have blood. So if I go check, still blood short. Yeah. And it'll flicker on and off because of it arriving in drips and drabs. All right, so we have an issue here in that I need to load at 6 per second, and this doesn't allow that really. Here, let's do this. Loading speed fast inserter Factorio. Punch that into Google. I don't want to do AI mode. Thank you. A fast inserter has a rotation speed of 0.0 turns a tick. How do I verify that? How do we take rotation speed and turn it into how do we take rotation speed into an actual real measurement here? Inserter throughput. Oh, there's a wiki mod about this. Fast inserter is arm cycles per second. 3 ticks per cycle. This doesn't help me. Capacity bonus 2, that's what I have. Fast inserter is 5 a second, it says. Well, if I have quality, it's more. If I had 1 dot of quality on this, it would actually be what I want. That's actually kind of interesting. Because, well, no, it doesn't help. I wish you could insert stacks. Well, okay, what about the stack inserter? The bulk inserter. That's an interesting idea, isn't it? Maybe it's a use case for these guys. I need something a little better than a fast inserter. But I don't have room for a full stack inserter. Do we make these anywhere? Bulk. Inserter. Mechanical stack. Stack inserter? No. How do you make these things? Maybe I'll make a handful of them just to see what happens. Oh, okay, I know what happens. It gives me those things. But what I want to know is these guys. Bulk inserters. Oh, good. It's going to be a quest. ASP, red, and electric engines. So ASP, electric engines, this stuff, ASP, and then a weird alloy. Let's go to the weird alloy bin. Right here, I think that's it. And then, yeah, here, just make a whole bunch of them. There we go. And we will see if these perhaps can help. Because this says that a bulk inserter with capacity bonus. Why is this saying 10? I don't know. Once again, I am baffled by this game I have spent thousands and thousands of hours in. Just do not understand. Does not compute. Does not make sense. All right, so let's think to ourselves. These guys, these happy green boys. All right, so... Oh, so this probably is just exactly that. So we have this fast inserter right here, right? And this is doing 2 with the rotation speed. And this is the same rotation speed and doing 5. So this is almost certainly what I need. Yeah, okay. That's good, actually. We have come to a solution for one design problem. Not to be the last, I'm sure. And here you gotta do like this. Okay. And then you are this guy. Okay. All right. And then and then that's fine. And then it's even better because I can grab all of this and then move it close again, saving space. Okay, there's a problem though. It has to be like this because of heat issues, heat pipe issues. Allow me to elaborate. My goal is to get more hot air through density. So we do this, and then we just tile it right here and right here. And this is my goal. Then we have beacon space in the middle. And then all these guys are tied together. And we are going to enforce that. So wipe this out. And then copy all this. It's not ready, of course. I need heat pipe in there. But it will be pretty easy to put that in. Right here. Alright, so it looks like this will just barely fit properly. Look at this. It's exactly sized to the area here. And it's not really correctly sized over here. You see? Because if we do this like that, maybe we have the support area over here then. I mean, that's honestly not a bad plan. We just do a serious hot air maker. And then support right there. All right, I can dig it. Let's try this. Right here. And then we put in all of this right here. And then we'll get the two power lines through, and that will be fine. This is probably just going down to 1. Why would it ever be 2? You know? That's, again, old style thinking. The question is, how much are we going to have to do? All right, if this is... Let's start talking about feasibility now. Because these get wiped out and we do this over here, and we just do this entire block. So here we need to move our creative canvas over once more. So we do it like this and like this. And we take all of you friends. And I think it'll have to be something like this. And then copy this. And this is Theoretico Maximo for this. And maybe we can have 2 of these guys going if necessary. And where do I gather this all together? I move it south a little bit and then gather in here and run the pipes somehow. Okay, I can see that working. I hope that could work. We have no power lines in any of this. We have no heat pipes in any of this. But let's figure out how much heat energy we're going to need. And if we go like this, we copy, we say 64 of those guys. So 64 times 0.3. And it says 20 megawatts of power needed. And you know what this makes? 20 megawatts of power. Okay, this is a good idea. It's going to be, we're going to efficiency mod it with a beacon like right here. Just a light efficiency moduling. Yeah, this is all becoming obsolete. The support stuff will go in the next block. So like you, I'm just going to put you over here. And we're going to have as many of these as we need. Just You know, try to use your imagination. All right, so all of this is just going to get wiped out right now. Then all of this will come with me, and we'll try to make this work. Again, it doesn't have all of its supporting structure right now, but don't worry. This does have a certain inevitability about it, don't you think? God, I hope it actually works. Oh, I really hope it works. Okay. So we're just going to wipe all this out. Then we're going to go look at Cottonguts. See how you're doing. What we need is more blood, and blood comes from augs. I have to slaughter many, 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 many more augs. Oh, we're stopped? Oh. Probably ran out of animal bits. Okay, good. Now it's loading up again. Blood more or less pressurized? Yes, now we're going again. And this is backing up and we're waiting to drop. Alright, that crisis completely averted. This getting made, all this blood getting eaten. Lots and lots of blood being eaten. And if we go look south, none of the blood, excuse me, none of the blood's making it down here. Just isn't happening. Is that on, yeah, it's on biofluid. So it's being used before it hits the biofluid tank, which is what you'd expect with how I've set everything up. It's like, yeah, very little right there. All right, so I need to go get a lot of material. I need 64 regenerative heat exchangers. Do you think I can just reach into the bin and get that? No, I don't think so either. We need, well, we have to do some of this. It's like how much of these are going to be used? Speed modulating is a bad idea. And I can't really fit in another one. Let's glance up and take a look at how much is being used up here today. In the, so you're going, you're not, you're going, you're going. So you're all going right now. Then you're going to stop. Then you should stop. So it looks like a lot. And it looks like I probably won't be able to keep up, huh? So maybe I should do the support in the next block over and plan for 8 of these. Because this is how many? 32. And I'm planning on doubling that right here. So maybe this is wrong. Maybe this has to be right here and I have to put in even more. Alright, that's fine. Plan for 8 then. So this doesn't happen. All of this instead goes over here somewhere. Alright. It's not a simple substance to make. I really wish I had this whole thing planned down. Just a copy and paste, but I have all these bright ideas in my head. And they so often turn out to be not quite bright ideas. Now I need regenerative heat exchanger. Yeah, I need far more of you. Take that, take that, take that. Regenerative heat exchanger, good. Only I need so many more, so why lie? Where are the regenerative heat exchanger? Over there. So, right next to the breeder reactor. No. Yeah, right here. And they're not being stockpiled at all, so that's a problem. It's gonna be a long time before this is actually built, just because I need all these buildings. This is going to be a bit of a problem, boys. So, next up, we want to complete the cycle. Complete this area. Here. I guess we have to do it everywhere. And then we need heat pipe. No, that's not what I wanted. Please don't do what I ask. Please do what I want. Okay, now more heat pipe, please. And it's just going to be something like this, right? And that should be enough, especially with a little encouragement from a efficiency mod. So grab you and put you right there, and I think that's probably all the infrastructure, right? And H. I think I can probably just set this down almost. Well, no, let's plan a little more. All of these gases have to be linked together. So what I need, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that makes sense. 9, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's in. And some of these are the same and some of these are different, and it's so hard to tell because they're all the same color. So first thing to do would be this one, I guess. And then you will get a tank right here to show that, I don't know, to show something. Okay, great. Then this will not happen, and this will not happen. And the next one would be this guy. So we will put a tank right here for you. And this is something, something, I don't know. This is going to be the hard part, fitting all this up. So this is the output of this, and the output of this is 250. 250. This is output of that, that's 250. Okay. And then this is now completely connected. Great. Now you are next. We will do this somewhere else. And you go right here. Probably should go over, even though it takes so long to rip these things up. I knew when I saw that I needed hot air, I knew it was going to take the entire episode. I knew in my heart I would not be able to get through this. So it's going to need 8 lines right here, and I don't know if I got that. We shall see though. Oh, here, that doesn't belong. This is all an astonishingly dumb experiment. Then you'll go, I guess, right here. Center again, I suppose. Then right here. Then we hook these all up, and we have to make sure they're all topped off at all times. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. How do we do this? 1, 2. No, that's like that. 3, 4. How is this possible? No. I've done something wrong. But what? This guy is connected to this guy. And the bottom is connected through here to the bottom. Which means, but why is this right here? This doesn't make any sense at all. I have done something very dumb. This guy shouldn't be here. Because this guy is right here instead, right? So this connects. Okay, it's getting even worse. I'm sorry. This is so complicated. This is probably one of the more complicated ones I've set up so far. And this is still not right. This is second one. We want this pipe. First pipe, second in the first row. So it's this guy. This guy isn't hooked up to anything. This is such a problem. Okay, so I need to calm down. This guy is out and connected. This guy is out and not connected. How about I just pick up all this? And we're just going to play a mirror game right here. I don't want to turn the bots on because that'll do all sorts of stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to turn this giant machine on, exhausting as it is to think about. All right, so we're going to put all this together and then we're going to mirror it. All right. So you're going to be right here. And we're going to figure out where the tanks are going to be next. So you're taken care of right here. Now we can move on to this. So you go right here. And then you are right here. Isn't this so much easier to think about doing it this way? And then right here. And then right here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room for this, even with using all the room available to me. And we only have one more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is correct. So what I do now is grab all of you and we flip it. Okay, there. And we have the ghosts facing each other. Facing worlds, only ghosts. And we'll do this. This. Here. No. We'll do it in the middle, right? To be aesthetic. So it's like this. And like this. But this isn't enough, is it? Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 5. See, now you're missing a tank. How am I doing this wrong? Oh, okay. That's bad. They broke through. Where? This is a full assault. Oh my god, that's a terrible spot to break through. Okay. Oh my god, they got 2 particle accelerators. No. It's a full assault too. Why aren't you shooting, friends? Oh, and look at this explode. Look at this mess they made. Oh. It's not... It's the mess that's going to take so long to clean up. But maybe I can have the bots help me with that. I don't know. Okay. Now I have multiple things to be afraid of right here. That was a full assault group, and I don't have any room in my inventory. And this has... Oh my... Look at this. And that whale is now lost. I can't get it off the ghost. Oh. This is giga painful. What do I... Okay. There's another guy right there. I see him. Oh, he actually tagged me. Alright. What was that? That was like an expansion pod, I think. Because why else would they attack right there? Alright. I just gotta push forward. I keep treating the natives as if they can be reasoned with. So, okay, there's a giant conga line coming. It's just going to be a very long time before this gets hooked up. It's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, did you get it? Was this an assault from over here? No. I don't know. Yeah, I know. No, trust me, I'm aware. Where are you, guy? Where are you? This is an actual real loss of time. That guy's up there. So what should I do about this? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just have to finish this build real fast, then pick up all that and restore it. Or just ignore it for right now. I mean, it can't get any more destroyed, you know? Optimistic statement, if ever was one. What can I do about my current situation? I can get rid of these things. Some of these things can go back. Need to make some room in my inventory. So many of these buildings. I get teased for having so many buildings, and right now I kind of... Yeah, I see your point, okay? I see the point. Then regenerative... I guess another one of my problems right now is I haven't done the math on this new area. I'm just forging ahead on something that will physically work. Alright. Oh, God, the fear. The fear, the fear, the fear. It's like, where would they even come from? I guess I really have to seal it off legitimately. I need to stop being lazy on basically every front. Alright. Alright. You got me. You're right. You will go right there. I need one facing up. You will go right there. And we will expand our dominion there. This is finally safe. I don't know if the wall worked or something else. Okay. We have to see why. So if this line is used right there, this line is right there, this line is right there, this line to right there. I don't know. There's a big I don't know right here, and I don't want to pick all these up by hand, but I guess I have to. These builds are overwhelming me. I don't think there's vias through here. Like, I think it's too dense. I think this is kind of a blocker block, which, I mean, I'm not that exposed to. Like, through here, this is ultra dense. Why haven't you put in... Oh, did I miss on some of the heat pipe right here? Why didn't it put in all the heat pipe? Why did you not do that? Alright, fine. I'll figure it out. Hot air is just such a complicated build. The only thing that it has going for it is it doesn't have spoilage involved. All right, so we're going to do right here. And this is shown up like that. Now we need another one right here. And this is shown up, and this is not centered, but I'll move it. Don't worry. I'll move it with bots. I guess this is what I was supposed to be doing, and I was just not intelligent enough to catch on to that. There. And this will be the 8. There. The 8 fluids. Only it has to get cut and placed in the exact center, I guess. Which is right there. It's not time to press button yet, but we're getting close. Okay. And obviously I'm missing connections basically everywhere. And if I efficiency mod a lot of this, then we should not have issues with conductivity, hopefully. And if I do, oh, that's going to be well, no, I can bring in fuel, and it can fuel out and fuel out. That's going to be fine. All right, I'm pressing this button. We're going to see what happens. What's going to happen is I don't have... Oh, press the button. Okay. Oh, I want you to be... Why do we have slaked lime in this already? This isn't slaked lime. This is molten salt. And that's a fine amount of molten salt to ask for. But why do we have slaked lime here now? Is there something passing through here we're all of a sudden just adopting? I mean, why? Where did it come from? Ah, right there. And that's just a hanging line right there. Hopefully. If not, I've got problems. This can be pulled back. Okay. All right, so all of these guys can be trimmed. I suppose this means we can move it back up by 1 if I actually want to, if I need that. All right, so this will take bricks in on this side and we'll heat them up. And they will pass up. And then they'll come on there and the carousel ride back. Stack. I could use bulk inserters here, but stack inserters. I need the two spaces right here in order to have these pipes coming out, and all of these are hooked together. All the same types of gases, which means I can treat them all the same as single point and keep them all topped up with hot gas from just one area. So I need to get the hot gas in. And that's just outlet gas, just normal outlet gas from right here. Outlet gas stage 4, right? That's what we work with. Outlet gas stage 4. Okay, man, I don't want to fix that area. Outlet gas stage 4. We're going to need a lot of it. Then tank, right there. Great. So we don't need any more heat pipe. We do need a lot of regenerative heat exchangers. We need one of this. I should probably start heating it up right now. So let's go handle that. Get a whole brick of biomass areas. And then one coal power plant. Coal power plant, good. Oil, biomass, yeah. I think I'm going to start with 8 of you. That's probably correct. Oh, so sphere. So much fear. Oh, they actually put together really fast. And these guys are already speaking, so we're going to seal this off just properly. It's for safety. All right, anything else? More regenerative heat exchangers, right? Just keep stripping it out. And unfortunately, we are not making them very fast. And unfortunately, again, we're not collecting them. So it's going to be a couple episodes before we actually finish off this build because we don't have the buildings for it, which is extremely embarrassing. All right, anyway, let's try to put that to the side for a moment here. No, don't do that. And we will pull our power line this way. Then we will do something with it. Okay, wonderful. And then, of course, T off. Then up we go. So stage 1 done. Have some fire. There we go. Now we need to ash out. Of course. That'll be done right here. That has some really nice symmetry to it. I think it has to be like so. What have I done? What is this abomination? Alright. I'm going to turn this on as best I can sometime today. I'm not going to leave without trying to turn this on, even if it's only half built from the regenerative heat exchanger point of view. Because I'm going to want to see it work, and then we'll just turn it on the rest of the way over the coming episodes. Right there. Okay, there. Hooked up. Heating happening. Good. And you need very little temperature to function. And we're going to put a beacon somewhere. Here, let's just put it in right here. Beacon where? And you're going to be like an AM1, FM5. And that's just a very, very light beaconing, I suppose. The good part is it hits everything. So, okay. Okay, I guess. Now, this gets the gas in play. And right now it is, what's your temperature? It says my required temperature. What's our actual temperature right now? This is 100 degrees Celsius. It's fresh stuff. Right here, we need... yeah, it starts in right here. So this is fit to be used in any one of these lines. And the trick I'm going to use it in every one of these lines. Watch. Watch and see what I mean. So, first off, you really need to move it over even more than this, but there's a windmill in the way. So I guess we just pretend like it's not there. There we go. It was always meant to be that way. It's in the plan. This is a little better. All right, so now we have to talk about donating to all of these tanks. Probably be better if I pulled them apart a little more, right? Because there's 2 lines I need. Yeah. There's 2 lines. So if I do this, like this, I can accomplish that magic I'm trying. God, I hope this idea works. If this idea doesn't work, I'm going to be Very, very, very sad. So there's two lines we want. There's this line, right? This line right here that has the input. Oh, that's no good. The input of 1,000 degrees. So that's this pipe right here. This guy right here in particular. I wish you were somewhere else. We're just going to do everyone but you then. So we're going to get this tree going right here. Okay, guess that's my fault for never buying the belt equipment. All right, so we're going to get this line going. And we're going to have another tank right here. And this is going to be one of our identities. Yeah, I guess. And this is going to be in with underflow less than 2. So this is just going to make sure that we always have gas at every stage. And this is going to be the bootstrapping thing right here, I guess. And so gas in right here will need to be attached. So that's you. So this is like all of the ends need to be attached, right? Some of these things are the same, aren't they? Uh-oh. I haven't even considered that. It's true. Okay, so this is still wrong. I am just so bad at this recipe. Alright, we're going to try this again, right? We need 2 lines here. There's the in and the out. The in is 200. No, the in is 500. The out is 250. This is cold gas right here. This is the gas we need to send to be reheated. Great. There's nothing we can be done with you. But you are inputting right here, inputting 500 degrees. Yeah. And there's a couple of this. This is a 500 degree. I wish I need here. We're going to put you right here. And we're going to put outlet gas 500 right there. Look at that. It's 500 right there. We can tell this is 500. Okay, we're going to do this right here. And we're going to put 250 right here. Okay, I really wish it would display. For that, I would need a display. Why don't I just go get a display? We're going to do this right, guys. Even though we're past 2 hours and this build isn't anywhere near finished. I spent a solid hour on hot air again. Okay. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. You and me, forever, gonna make it. There was never a chance, ever, that we weren't going to make it. Let's take a look at sulfuric, and no, we don't have enough mushrooms. If we look here, it's sulfuric. Yep, we have a sawtooth. So this is where it was before with giant crashes, and now it's even... It's better, but it's still not good. And I'll be working on that basically forever. Why is this even up? There's no need to have this notepad up the entire time. Alright, so we need displays. We came here for a purpose, and the purpose is to display icon outlet gas stage 4. Here, can we do a number? Can we display a number? 500. 500. Ah, there we go. Alright, I suppose that's alright. It looks kind of obnoxious, but I'll probably change it eventually. Oh wait, I put a space after that, didn't I? Oh, that's better. Okay. So it has to be Always show in alt mode. There we go. Okay. So 250 right here. 250 must be gathered together because this outputs, okay, not 250. The 500 must be gathered together. This outputs 500. This inputs 500. This is wrong. Here, get rid of all of this. All this lies. Lies, 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 lies. Don't even look at it. Don't even think about it. The input and the output right here are identical. This is inputting 500. This is outputting 500. This is an output line. This comes right there. There's the 500 gas. All right. But what do you input, I ask? You input 750. That's this line right here. So we have to make a 750 line. And you are going to be 750. I really hope that this is as brain-breaking for everyone else that deals with hot air. If not, I really just don't like the idea that I am a lone idiot. I've been that lone idiot many times before. That doesn't mean it's a role I savor. Here, take that. Okay, so now. We have 75. That's the input right here. And we have a 750 gathering place. So now we move to the next. We input 1,000. We output right here. This is 750. So you get fed in right here. Actually, we can just drag you along to be nice and constant. All right, so look at that. Look at that. Are we happy? Does it make us happy? No. The output is 750. The input is 750. And right here, the input is 1,000, right? Input is 1,000. So it really hurts when it's all looks exactly the same. We can manage, and you are 1,000. Is this showing on the map? No. Good. All right. So, good. Good. We've marked it. And so 1,000 is synonymous with this stuff then. All right. So, now, one more time. Review. Output is 250. Yes. Input is 500. Input is 750. Yes. Output is 500. Input 750. And then right here, these are just bricks and hot air. And so this is totally different. This doesn't have has no component of a tank in it. So this is just compressed gas. Compressed hot is just hot. Here, we'll do it nice and symmetrical. Compressed air, rather. So you come all the way over here, and this is what you're doing. And I should be reflecting this properly. I'm so afraid of this build. Why is this? Why can't I summon the brain power to actually solve this? Okay. So that's that. And the other thing it outputs is hot air. And that will be gathered up in the north. So that doesn't have a line down here. So I just have to be really certain that I have hooked up everything correctly. Am I that certain? No. No, not at all. And this is where we'll run the hot air line all the way back. Isn't that a cozy little tuck right there? Okay. All right. So that's all hooked up. That's all hooked up. How much pressurized air do you require? 75 a second. All right. Tell me about pressurized air, pressurized air, pressurized air pump. Did you see the fear? Did you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need pressurized air. Pressurized air, bang, 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 bang. And this is 1600. That is probably enough, right? I choose to believe that it is probably enough. Okay, so we hook all this together. And that's just in. We're just going to assume that's going to be okay. Man, I hope this is hooked up right. Because we can start... Okay, now we have to get to where we were before. Now that we have all this proper marked, we have the line. This is the outlet stage gas 1000K line. And this is just a pure input. This should be pressurized in this tank right here. And in all the other ones, it should be underflow less than 2 to make sure that everything flows. There. Because it could use hotter gas everywhere. It can't use colder gas. You follow me? Why is the temperature just struggling right here? I would have expected it to be higher by now. Well, everything's in position to work. No, wait, it's not. It's almost there. Okay. Struggle city continues. All right. And so what we're going to need in the end is this 250 gas line right here. This is going to have to be heated back up in the next area. Okay, and this is what this is supposed to do. And we need 8 of these. So you just go right there. You guys just go away. I don't know what your role is. So, time to make this work, huh? We have a whole destroyed area of the factory back there we're just not addressing. The scar from the biter attack is still there. Oh. I suppose I should have seen that coming, huh? Alright, we're going to make it work. Everything's going to be okay. Despite this, despite everything, despite all the problems, we will make forward progress. All of the blood in the world is going everywhere but science. So this is... Oh, look at all of that waste. Why? You need stainless right now. What's going on down there? We need aramid fiber. Here, just go. And aramid fiber is sulfuric, isn't it? Oh, man. Factory broke. The factory is broke. I need more mushrooms still. Aramid fiber. No. Oh, he just dropped. Okay, that's good. And you are low on sulfuric. That's... yeah. And sulfuric is low because mushrooms are low. And mushrooms, if I go and look... our tower of shrooms, which I probably should double even more. I should just not play around with. I mean, it's... they're present. They're just a line. Yep. We are not producing as many as we used to. Fa. It's pretty steady at like 4.6. That's good. I mean, honestly, that's... this right here is probably more than this era. That's assuredly more. So... I don't know. What was I doing? Does anyone remember what I was doing? Just stuff blowing up. All sorts of stuff on the floor. Yeah, pick it all up for me, bots. Thank you. Because I'm drunk. Here, we'll go deposit all this right now. We'll just keep going. Then I want you to take all of this biomass and just get rid of it. All this, just get rid of it. All right. So we have a slightly more polite block. I have this whole block, and this is still going to blow up. Okay, hold on. It's going to be a long episode because I'm not leaving until I get... It's going to be such a long... This might be a 3-hour episode, guys. I actually think that's pretty likely, just looking at this. Because we are not near done, and I don't want to leave without getting hot air done. I want the accomplishment of the day. So, get even more in my inventory. Then we have to go this way. Okay, and I need more belt, which I put in my box. Yeah. Make it work, make it work, make it work. We will make it work. And then this will now politely exit. It will be in harmony with the rest of the factory systems, instead of fighting against it at every step. And I'm still going to get enormous amounts of flora in my inventory. Like, I can't get rid of this. By throwing them in, here, let's give it to the Augs. Augs always need flora. We're actually bottlenecked on blood and many other things. Blood and mushrooms. It's really just kind of strange. Yeah, let's get rid of all this. Looks like we're stopped. Please don't be stopped. We are stopped. Why? Why is this broken now? Oh my god. And I don't even have enough. I can't even get rid of all the flora for these guys. Why are we stopped? Are we stuck? Is this the foretold I am stuck? No, this is basic Aug food being out. How is this possible? Alright, you go deliver right now. What's your problem? Are you stuck? You're trying to unload something you don't have. Is this what I was referred to earlier and I just missed it? Oh, I don't even know. Alright, breathe, breathe. We are made to solve problems. This is our function. We will solve this problem. We will solve all problems. We will be the omnipotent source of all problem solving. A veritable god of factory automation. Alright, so this is good. While our logistics are off, we're going to handle this as well. It's cotton gut mass. There. And bam, bam, bam. And we're not going to get through all these, right? I wouldn't think so. Yeah, almost through all of them. All right, so for comparison, this is making 0.25 cotton guts a second, and this is making double that. So great. We're going to have to check back in to adjust ratios and such. This is pretty much exactly what I wanted. Now I'm just got piles of cotton guts to do something with. I don't even know. I'm just going to start throwing these guys in bins. Why are you rotating for cycling forever? Or maybe you just dropped. That could be. Don't think about it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Cotton gut problem almost certainly solved. We are low on gastrocapacitors again. That's why is just everything a struggle. No hot air, I will admit, is a real issue. No sulfuric, I will admit, is a real issue. But we are on the struggle bus. We should be minting stainless again. Because aramid should be on the way. Didn't I just see... Oh, I know your name. I don't know what you're doing. Where is... Oh, you just dropped. So this is really quite bad. And it's all because of lack of sulfuric. Okay. All right. So aramid is not going because of a lack of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is not going because of troubles with mushrooms. There. Mushrooms are not going because I haven't finished building it out yet. And on top of that all, we need more we need more hot air, and that's what I'm focused on for some reason. I am lost. I am truly lost at this point. I don't want to look around. I don't want to know what's going on or not going on in this factory. That's going to be biocrud and fuel. Okay. And we'll hook all this together. I really hope this works. I really hope I've finally solved the hot air puzzle. No joke. An issue of thousands of hours. Okay, and then hook you together like so. And also over here. We'll get the molten salt in. It will be fine. Because we pulled it in on the biofluid network, which is good. I should definitely start this guy going, though. Is this where he's going to be? I guess. Just half and half. No, not even half of that. A third and another third. We need a dinosaur. Get out here. I want you to be dinosaur hungry. I want you to go get me briquettes. Charcoal briquettes. Right here. I want you to load items until you have brick quantity 1000. Then I want you to go get crud from right there. Load items until you have crud 2000. Then I want you to come right here. Then it's going to be circuit condition, comparador equals go, unload, unload. Then like so. Okay, we will get through this struggle. The promised land is right around the corner. We know this. So all we have to do is persevere a little bit more. Get right through this problem. Just get to the next screen. That's all we need to do. And once we do that, we will finally be free. We'll be researching everything. We'll be able to get to prod science. The struggle will be over. It will all be worthwhile. Dad will come home again. We'll be a happy family. Everything's going to be great if I can just solve all of these problems. So, right there. Okay, you go. You know what to do. I'll see you soon. All right, so hooking all this up now. All of these are hooked together. Probably like, yeah, just none of that. It's gonna come down the center. And we need ins and outs. Ins and outs and powers. Well, I guess no outs, but just powers. Why'd I put it in the one place I shouldn't? That's astonishing. Okay, astonishing is the wrong word. Typical is really what we're looking for. Okay, great. No. Like so. Like so. Like so. Okay. Now we're getting power into the system. We're getting power involved. And this is all for regenerating I wonder if I should be efficiency modulating this. This is all for regenerating the outlet gas. This is kind of awkward. This is a lot of awkward. That's fine. There. You have all the molten salt you could want. And then it'll turn it into hot molten salt. And we have to put down these things. What are these things? Where are these things? They were heat exchangers. They're the new fancy kind of heat exchanger. Where are you now? Here, turn this back on. Heat exchanger. Your job is to be right here, probably. We want to make a pair. And we want to make you this. Cold outlet gas into hot outlet gas. And we want to do this. We're going to make a pair. We should probably... Oh, we need to do a tank. No, did we already do the tank right here? Yes, actually, we did. Okay, good. I'm glad the underflow valve was already in play. That means that these can come up a little bit. I guess that's appropriate. And you just do this. You know, the normal. And then we're going to still need a rail for this. So that'll be you, because it's most appropriate to have on this side, right? You're going to need power, because of course you will. It'll go on both sides. All right, so the input of the gas we do not love. That'll be right here. And it's very good that it's under 500 Celsius and not hard on 250 Celsius, because that would not work in my situation. And then we have the good gas out, the regenerated gas. We're going to start with 4 of these, and I want to note I do not believe that this is a sufficient number. This is just what we're starting with, friends. Alright, so what we want to do is grab all of you. Be down by 1. Alright, so this is the gas, what we want. This is the hot, hot, hot gas. Is there a convenient way to get this in? Yes, this line right here. This is hot, hot. The one on the bottom is virtuous hot gas. And the one at the top is impious hot gas. Right here, the impious gas will come in like so. Okay. And then I can, well, no, not really. And I take all of this and you go right there. And there's exceptions, of course. Now I hook it back up. All right. Impious gas out and clip. Pious gas out and non-clip. So this is fully pressurized, and do I want that? Or should I just underflow to 20 here? Maybe they all should have been underflowing to the exact same amount. Maybe that is kind of... Actually, I kind of believe that's right. Now all of you guys you share the same. There's too much of all this gas, so I have to flush it. Because I just let a bunch... Yeah, I guess I have to. That's sad. I had to destroy that much gas. No. This is wrong. This hooks it all together on one. This was incorrect. So I made everything worse for myself right there. Like, all of them have to be the same. 2, 2, 2, 2. And it has to be separate, and that's what these valves are doing. They're separating. Alright, so that was an unfortunate waste of material, but... Alright, good. So you're making the hot molten salt, and that has to get in right here. And that will pressurize. And that's fine because... there is... No, I didn't hook this up again. Or rather, I de-hooked it. There we go. Alright, there we go. This whole thing should be hooked up right now. We should be ready to roll. Except we need a lot more regenerative heat exchangers. And the wonderful sirens. So let's go get those. Scoop them up. And we're going to continue adding to this in the coming days. Man, I hope this works. This is such a complicated build, but I think I finally cut through into the simplest form, which is, you know, not really great when you look at exactly how complicated this is. But hopefully tomorrow I can check this off and focus on mushrooms. Just more mushrooms all the time. Because I'm not done with that. I should just that should be my tagline. More mushrooms all the time. And how did you scatter these so none of them would work? That only we have these few lines working. Alright. It's ready to go. I just need a bunch of bricks. So, let's go get a bunch of bricks. And then we'll watch it. Oh no, I also have to hook up the hot air line. So let's do that. That's a bunch of bricks. I doubt we'll need any more. So we have to rig up the output line. And maybe we'll have enough hot air for the factory. So, what we have to do is this. And then this has to connect up to that. So it's just over and then up right past the vent plastic. So how about instead of right here, we snuggle in right here. It's easier to take this line when you can. Okay, this way. Okay, just keep going, right? And then this is the plastic area. And if we just kind of come right here and turn north, we should get to where we need to go. Then we turn this thing on and it's time for comedy. If it's broken, I'm just piecing out. I'm not going to fix it. I just wanted to get to the point where I could... Oh, this doesn't work. Alright. Well, we have to back out then. Let's go 2 over. I just wanted to get to the point where it was all together, you know? I figure demanding it also be working is just arrogance. Oh, it doesn't work here either. I suffer, I say. I suffer. Alright. And we're going to do it. We're going to get this pipe all the way up there. It's going to make it to hot air. Hot air. My least... Oh, this doesn't work either. Great. Great. We are not favored right now. We are disfavored. Alright, come on. Help me. Help me. Did I do this right? Is that connected? Yes, it is connected. Okay. The hell of pipes. I understand why jetpack is so worth it. And then hot air somewhere. It's like right here. Take up this line. Right here. And then hook it up. Alright, moment of truth. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time to press button and see what happens after press button. Are you ready for press button? The neat part is we can just do this one right here. Just this top line. I think that's just too much. 120, sure. Then we just watch. Okay, you're working as hard as you can. And because I hook it up to a central tank, it cannot jam. And so we get to the point where they're all just working constantly. They should be. Is this one a little faster than all the other ones? Or is this, what? Oh, not enough bricks. Okay. So, this is me putting... Here. Let's start this with 200 bricks. Yeah, like that. 250. Now we'll watch you. And we got like 300 bricks in this line. Okay, you're good. That's good. This is good. I don't like how the temperature's falling. I don't like how it's hitching. Why isn't this going? Uh-oh. So there's a flaw somewhere. Hopefully it's just a underground pipe where non-underground pipe should be. But in the worst case scenario, it is just completely inverted somehow and I didn't do it right. So we have the warm stone bricks and we need outlet gas stage 4. We need 750 degrees right here, and we have... It's colder than that. Whereas this one is on this line. No, look at that. It is wrong. This has to be V'd, right? Oh, that really was all it was. Okay, let's just watch. Okay, yeah, so it really was just all it was. That one was V'd. Which means we probably have other situations elsewhere, right? Like right here. Yeah, like that. And then check out this guy. Is that the only one? Should all be... No, it's right here. V again. No, U. V again. Just assume this works. So it's all the arrows are pointing down. That's interesting. These are not all pointing down over here. No. It's not right at all. All right. So it's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up. Is that how it's supposed to be? Oh, hell if I know. Oh. I mean, this doesn't look terrible. I don't have enough bricks. Alright, so if this is down, down, up, up, 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 down, down, up, up. And we're going to do it on this side too. That's the second one. So it's here. Let's start on the top one to make sure we have something, a good one. No, let's just look at this. Are we going all the time? It's flickering over here. I wonder why. Do we need more bricks? Need still more bricks? No, all the bricks are, you can see them right there. Are they at different cadences? Yeah, it's 3 seconds right here. 3 seconds, and that one's 2 seconds. So it's right that this one be flickering. All I want is all of these going, and then this guy can flicker if he wants to. Okay. Okay. So very quickly, just put in 250 right here. Probably enough bricks, right? This is producing hot air. We're going to get all these lines going as much as we can. Okay. So this is working. So now it's down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. And let's just hope that that is the only one of these in here. I mean, this is a block. This is a block that I had, and it is now working, you see? Here, let's check the rest of this. Over here, yeah, it's reheating the gas. And I'm definitely going to need more of these. So let's just do that for right now, and then the speed modules will come. We all know this is true. But I want to say this is quite close to being a success. And the tanks here keep everything regulated and forward. Why do we have so much 750? I was saying it was going to keep everything regulated, but no. This is jammed. Oh no, there's a problem. Where are you getting this much gas from? That is a real good question. Is this misaligned up here? It's all the same color. It looks like everything. Everything is the same. So right here, let's examine. You are output of this. And that's probably not true. No, that isn't. It should be input of this. So is that just completely backwards? But that doesn't make any sense either. Oh, crap. That's not the time for this. Where? Right here? In an embassy? So I really need to pay attention to this. I need just so much more to do. Okay, so it's miswired. I almost feel like just walking out and getting it tomorrow. It's so late. So At least it shows very clearly that there's a problem. And that's fine. And that's fine. So this should be 750, and it's not. It's probably going to have to get flushed. All right, so let's review. 500. This is going to be 500 in. Yes. 500. This is going to be 500 out. Yes. Okay, so 500 is clean. 250. It comes out right here. Yes, 250 is clean. 750. It is what is out right here. No, it is not. And it is what is in next. No, it is what was out right here, which is true. And it is what is in right here, which is false. So, no, wait. 750. Yeah, 750 is in right here. 750 is out right here. That is correct. Okay. Have I messed it up on the other side? Let's check up the other side. 250, correct. 500 is out. No, is in on the first block, which is correct. And is out. No. It's in on the second block here. It should be out, right? This should be out. Yeah, so these are pointed in the wrong direction. I want to assume that's everyone's pointed in the wrong direction. So now we have the temperature is all messed up, so it doesn't even make sense to look at it. So it's in right here, and it's out next door. It should be 750, but it's not. Okay, and so I had to flip a whole bunch of those guys, but I was also manually flipping those guys, so it's impossible to really say. So 750 is saying we are in on the second one, which is true. Which is true? Yeah. All right, so I should be able to just flush this to get this temperature back up. And then it's, yeah, right there. So just flush you and all of your material. And it's going to be restored with hot stuff. So long as it's hotter than the temperature that's supposed to be. Everything is fine. And if these things are supposed to stay low, they're not supposed to fill up. Alright, let's get these started. I'm going to need more bricks. So hard to see. That's probably good enough. Here, let's go get more bricks. A lot more bricks. And then I'll round this out, and this will be a nice, healthy 3-hour episode. Oh my god, hot air hurts so bad. Yeah, and we're at a gastric capacitor problem, and we're... Like, to what extent do we have a gastric capacitor problem? Kind of to an extent, huh? And we need a lot more blood, which means we need a lot more augs, and I need to stop playing around with that and make a... why did I run away when I need some of these regenerators? Make a dedicated aug maker that just takes in flora, essentially, and makes augs out of that. There's a way to do it, and it's not even that hard. And I will just go figure that out, and we'll produce more augs, and through that, more blood and more body parts. Sounds gory, is gory. Alright, so are we getting imbalanced? No. We are not getting imbalanced. So let's see if we can perceive where we need to be. I probably did the opposite thing right now. I wish I could just put these in, but I can't. Okay. So I'm going to leave a cache of bricks here. Okay. This will, for the time being... Why'd I bring so much? Then we're going to have to keep working on the wall. Alright, this is working as much as it can. We're going to stick our pile of bricks right here. Except for you, you come with me. And we'll just watch it for a little... No, I'm not going to watch it. I gotta wrap up. I got things to do. Like, for sleep right now. Kind of curious if this is going to be big enough buffer, because it has to have some working gas in the system, and it seems like it's creeping up and up, so maybe it's not enough to reach steady state. But here, the system appears to work. This flickers, but it has to, because it's, again, 2 seconds opposed to 3 seconds here, and I'm not balancing that out. Sorry, not sorry. Temperature seems good. Temperature seems real good. And if necessary, I can put another one of these right behind it. Like move this to the center and then have them flanked on both sides by heating elements. Okay. Alright. And this is just full up right here, waiting for another heat exchanger to hit. Alright, let's see the actual proof. So we have been pegged hard at 81K a minute. And now we've ducked up to basically double that. Almost double that. Which is what I expect from having all these lines going. It's not quite doubling, and it's not ready to be finished yet. So I think this is a big key innovation. Tying all of the inputs and outputs together and making sure that they're always teared with the fresh line. Like, this is just ticking up and up and up. This is probably an issue, isn't it? Oh my god, it's a full 3 hours. And I'm leaving an enormous disaster in my wake. Well, okay, I better see wax being made. Or, you know, I'll be really pissy about it, alright? That's the actual threat. Okay, wax is actually being made again. Good. This was consuming lots of hot air right here. I mean, it's useful. It's just expensive. I go look at the hot air bin now, which was right about here. Yes. It's almost topped up. Okay, so the hot air problem is well and truly solved by this facility. It doubles this. I mean, it's used two blocks instead of one, and it's much better set up, I want to say. Oh man, please don't have a problem. Okay, this is going to clog. What happens when this clogs? Because this is just restoring 250 waste gas. I guess when this clogs, it doesn't matter unless it backs up to the 250. Oh man, I don't want to think about that. Because there's nothing regulating it, but this is just pure feedstock, right? So it can be pressurized. Alright, we're going to finish this off more and more, just like mushrooms. We're probably going to add another thing making mushrooms. See, it's not waiting. We go look at fa. Yeah. Oh, it's down now. Why? Okay, I'm going to analyze mushrooms tomorrow. Oh, wait a second. Hot air. Yes. Done. And once again, the struggle. The struggle, the struggle, the struggle. Sulfuric. Oh, sulfuric is picking back up, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's slowly catching up, it looks like. Huh. That is a really strange pattern. Because here is the feast and famine with the old recipe, and now I guess it's just... I suppose this is the pattern you'd see when we are right on the edge of satisfying full demand. And yeah, it says that from right there. So, okay. The problem isn't fixed by any means, but we might be out of the woods right now. This is what I want to see go, and it's not going. Don't I have a sulfuric line over here? Like, don't I, of course, have a sulfuric line over here? Don't I always have a sulfuric line? Here, make a note of that for tomorrow. Sulfuric line for aramid. I know I have to have sulfuric line. I always, it's right there, right? Yeah. And it's not empty. It's not pressurized, but it's not empty. So we have to remove that and then put this in. Okay. And then we have to deal with gastric capacitor problems again. This is just burning blood, and that's a problem all on its own, but I don't want to think about it. And this is because we need stainless, and stainless is waiting on aramid, and that's right here. Okay, so that was all from lack of sulfuric. That was all from running out of mushrooms again. That was all, and that was from going too far too fast. I don't know. Here, let's harass some wildlife. That'll make us feel better, right? Oh, they just absolutely wrecked the plutonium area. All right, more. More, I say. We shall not be reasonable. This has an issue associated with it. And they can run right over that, so that's not a good spot to place. So I guess you go right here, friend, and then we're just gonna power over as much as we can. Make a wall. Controlled from over here. Where are the bots? There they are. They're moving around. All right, just let them go. Let them do their work. All right, let's just bask in the ruins of this factory. Let's just stand in awe of what we have done and what we have left to do. It's like right there, right there, right there. And now, screenshot. Okay, we have made it through this episode. Congratulations, 3-hour episode. Oh, and what was the 3 hours spent on? Well, we uplifted Cottonguts and we deployed level 2 Mark II Cottonguts all over everything, and that's great. Cottonguts will not be a bottleneck going forward, unless the inputs are now the bottleneck. I should have thought about that a little bit, but I didn't. We also put in a Dingrit pelt disposal area so that we can more efficiently harvest the spikes. That wasn't a problem, but it could have been a problem. So we're just going to leave that. We just got that out of the way. What else did we do? I can't even remember. We took all of the mushroom recipes from tier 3 back to tier 2 because we could not sustain tier 3 because I didn't do even a little bit of basic math on the inputs for tier 3. I just said, oh, that looks nice. Of course we can do it. We couldn't do it. I really have to be more careful about that in the future. But we added on another block right there, and tomorrow we'll probably add on another block on top of that. We have just enough mushrooms for the factory, it looks like, and that's not good enough. So we're going to have just enough and more. So yeah, this is going to now be one more up, which is a bad sign overall because I'm going to plan to build over here. Like I said, we need more blood. We need specifically more blood. Everything else, not a problem. Blood, major problem. So we're probably going to take this flora or maybe something else, maybe down here, maybe convert that flora line. And right down here is a good idea because this is waste space. And then build just a 0 input aug maker right here that just takes flora and makes augs out of it. It can be done. It's not even that hard. And then we'll ship, I guess we ship the augs somewhere. And we have another aug slaughtering area right here. And then we just, that's for processing imported augs. That feels bad to me because the belt that is producing meat is almost full all throughout this. So that's the place to put it, but I think I'll have to run a completely separate lunch belt all the way down to here. I don't know. I'll think about that. I was going to just draw a new line down from like this one right here, and that still might be what I do, but I want to avoid building up here because eventually all of this stuff is going to reach there, or should have the potential to do so. Anyway, the big achievement for today was we were out of hot air. Okay, the sound happened. Okay. The original hot air maker just could not keep up. It was being maxed. And so I had to once again approach the hot air problem, which I did. And I feel I've solved it, maybe. It's definitely a much bigger hot air maker down here. And it's wired together in what I thought was a much more robust way. Time will only tell whether or not it holds up. But we have a whole block of hot air and a whole block of support right here. So great, question mark. Great, I don't know. This has been far too long because hot air was very difficult. I am done now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.